Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDNTV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
While dissolving his cabinet recently, Delta State Governor Senator Ifeanyi Okowa announced the commencement from this month of the politics towards the governorship race in Delta State 2 years into his second tenure in office. At the prompting of the governor, Deltans are beginning to intensify the search for Senator Okowa's successor in office. In the ongoing search for the next governor of Delta State, Olorogun Edevbie, immediate past chief of staff to Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, appears to stand head and shoulders above other persons that have shown interest in the office. This, most Deltans believe, is on account of his uniquely focused leadership style.
As the scramble for who will replace Dr. Okowa comes, I want to reassure you that in the next 1 month, we will start the politics. We are politicians, and politics will have to be played. Because whosoever is coming to rule over the state by the special grace of God, because we are not relying on man, that person must be somebody who is ready to ensure that there is fairness, justice, and equity.
With about 22 months to the April 2023 governorship elections in Delta State, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa has already set the stage for all governorship hopefuls to make their ambition public and roll out their action plans to take the nation's big heart to greater heights. In the wake of the governorship race, Olorogun Edevbie, immediate past chief of staff to Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, is one of the few people Deltans are hoping will join the race and usher in a new dawn of hope and prosperity for Deltans as their next democratically elected governor. Fortunately, he comes across with a solid educational background and vast work experience in both private and public sectors. Born on December 23, 1963, Olorogun Edevbie attended Edevbie College, Yaba, and Federal Government College, Udogbolu. In 1982, he gained admission to the University of Lagos and bagged a degree in economics. On completion of his studies in 1985, he proceeded to the Cardiff Business School in the University of Wales to obtain Masters in Business Administration. Thereafter, the Urhobo-born politician, who hails from Afisere in Ughelli North local government area of Delta State, successfully enrolled in the prestigious Harvard Business School to hone his skills in business leadership. Olorogun Edevbie's career in the corporate world began in 1988 in Barclays Bank of London, where he rose to the position of Assistant Manager, Corporate Lending. In 1992, he moved to Hill Samuel Merchant Bank as an investment banking executive. After strutting his stuff as a banker, financial expert, and business leader in the United Kingdom and other parts of the world, he returned home to take an appointment as Commissioner of Finance in Delta State in 1999. After serving 2 terms as Commissioner of Finance in Delta State, Edevbie was in 2007 appointed Principal Secretary to late President Umaru Yar'Adua, a position that is equivalent to the office of Chief of Staff. Edevbie was influential in Yar'Adua's cabinet and very close to the late president. His invaluable contributions led to the establishment of the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs and introduction of the Presidential Amnesty Program, and he played a key role in developing and implementing several policies like the Petroleum Industry Bill, the dredging of the Lower Niger River, Civil Service and Electoral Reforms programs. A patriotic leader committed to the development of Delta State and the rest of the Niger Delta, Olorogun Edevbie, as Commissioner of Finance in the year 2000, prompted the Delta State government to impress it on the federal government to pay the 13% derivation revenue due to oil-producing states as enshrined in the Nigerian constitution. Upon Yar'Adua's demise, he left the political scene to establish his consulting firm, Avant-Garde, which offers quality services in power, oil and gas, financial markets, and hotels. In 2014, he returned to mainstream politics and vied for the Delta governorship ticket under the platform of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. He lost the ticket to Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, who was eventually elected governor of Delta State. In recognition of Edevbie's enviable track record and achievements, he was reappointed Finance Commissioner in Okowa's administration. During Okowa's second term in office, Olorogun Edevbie was appointed Chief of Staff and discharged his duties diligently until the recent cabinet dissolution took place. Olorogun David Edevbie, a product of an entrepreneurial ecosystem at a global level, is a fine gentleman with a pleasant personality that endears him to Deltans, particularly those at the grassroots. Little wonder, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa once described him in the following words, and I quote, "Olorogun David Edevbie has continued to blaze the trail by providing and offering leadership at various levels of governance. You have provided sound and relevant professional advice for the government at different times, and we thank you for always being there for us. Over the years, you have carved a niche for yourself, maintaining a charismatic and unblemished leadership style that had endeared you to many Deltans and Nigerians. You have exhibited absolute leadership traits of a man committed to doing things differently as it is in developed and organized climes." Unquote. Undoubtedly, Olorogun David Edevbie is one of the finest and brightest in Delta politics. His teeming supporters across the length and breadth of Delta State therefore eagerly await his official declaration to join the governorship race. Given the many socio-economic, political and infrastructural challenges confronting Delta State, it might take someone in the mold of a Superman to successfully confront the myriad of challenges and take Delta State to the promised land, a task that David Edevbie seems to be perfectly cut out for.
Inside the Niger Delta,